Hi, resilient champions. You are so welcome. Welcome to today's live stream. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you had a very beautiful start of the week and everything is going fine and you are ready for a very productive week to continue your productive week. Okay. Okay, here we go. So today I am really blessed to have you all. Hey, Queen Deborah. Good morning, Queen. Thank you so much for your love and support. I greatly appreciate you. You are welcome. I hope you're doing fine, enjoying the summer. We are really enjoying the sunshine here because when winter comes, the cold and the snow does not laugh with anyone. So it's a good time for us here enjoying the sunshine, even if the heat sometimes is really too much, but we are enjoying it. So you are welcome. Welcome, resilient champions, and even those who are going to watch the replay. Hey, that's my namesake. Hey, namesake. I hope you're doing fine. Thank you for coming. Today's topic is how to transform your life with one easy solution. And I thought about this topic because most often we are going around thinking that we have failed or we are failures because we failed at some things. Thank you so much, LP. I greatly appreciate all of you in the bushes who always support in the best way you can. So I thank you so much. So today's topic we are saying, I thought about talking about this topic because most often we think that we are when we are challenged and when we fail at something, we consider that we are a failure because we did something and once maybe and we failed at it and we want to kill ourselves because oh my god, I am a failure, I didn't do this right. Hey G-Log, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing fine and enjoying the summer. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you those in the bushes who are supporting. So today we are talking about how you can transform your life with one easy solution because a lot of times we want to even beat ourselves because we think that we are a failure because we have tried many things and we have failed and they are not moving according to the way we think because we don't have to. Good to hear. Thank you. So we think that we have failed and we don't know what to do, and then we give up and all of that. And that's why I thought that it's good to talk about transformation and one simple solution. And this is not like it's not any magic solution, it's not any rocket science, it's just a simple solution. And for me, it's a very easy solution. And when you say transform your life, we generally refer to making significant positive changes in your life and often through intentional and conscious efforts, which can involve personal growth, self improvement, developing healthier habits or mindsets. We always hear that your mindset is the best foundation to transform your life. When you change your mindset, your life is transformed forever. And the changes may be related to various aspects of your life, such as your physical health, your emotional well being, your career, your relationships, or your spirituality. All of that, transforming your life can bring about a sense of empowerment, fulfillment, and purpose, and can lead to greater happiness and success. And what is that one easy solution for me that you can use to transform your life? Giving yourself 1,000 second chances. Resetting your life. Giving yourself 1,000 second chances. That's my easy solution. Absolutely. So today we are going to talk about this one easy solution to change your life, which is what? Giving yourself endless second chances. Like I said in the thumbnail, you deserve endless second chances. And what's a second chance, you will be wondering? A second chance is just the opportunity to try again after experiencing failure or after making a mistake. So when you have tried, sometimes you try and then it doesn't work and you give up. But today we are saying that you don't have to give up when you fail or when things don't work out the way you wanted the first time. Give yourself, hey Queen, how is the mom, the youngest mom in the house? Thank you for coming. Thank you for your love and support. I greatly appreciate you. Even taking time out of your busy schedule and mommy works to come and support. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. So today we are talking about one simple and easy solution to transform your life. And we are saying transformation is making a significant positive change in your life in different areas. And we are saying that what? It is easy to do a change, and you have just one easy solution: giving yourself a second chance. And you can give yourself as many second chances as you want. Like you see in the thumbnail, you deserve endless second chances. And this is inspired by my mentor, Lisa Nichols. She will always say, when you have done it and failed 999 times, hit that reset button and give yourself 1,000 second chances. So we are saying that a second chance is an opportunity to try again after experiencing failure or after making a mistake. It is a chance to learn from your past mistakes and make changes to improve yourself. Second chances can be given by others, but today we are talking about the one that you give yourself. Some people, if you are in a relationship or you are in the office, your colleagues can give you a second chance, your spouse can give you a second chance, your children can give you a second chance. But you can give a second chance to other people. But the one we are dwelling on today is giving yourself a second chance, because we always give to others so easily, but it is so difficult to give back to ourselves. And so we are talking today about the importance of giving back to yourself. Hey, beautiful, you're welcome. Who do we have here? We have Rambo in the house. Thank you so much. We have an international audience, international participation. I am so grateful for you all, and I really thank you for taking your time to always come and support. Yes, J-Lock, leave those mistakes behind and learn from them. It's not only leaving them, but learning the lessons and using those lessons to build back better. And so we are talking today mostly, like we say, about giving yourself a second chance, because we always easily give a second chance to other people. It's so difficult to give to us. Some person said, you are giving your second chance because why? If plan A doesn't work, there are 25 other letters of the alphabet, or 26 in other cultures. Some people have, like in Spanish, they have 27 letters of the alphabet. So if plan A doesn't work, go to plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E. You have, you deserve to give yourself as many second chances as you require to keep improving. And giving yourself a lot of second chances requires a lot of humility and perseverance and empathy for yourself. and especially your willingness to take responsibility for your actions. And like we say, second chances can be transformative. And that's why we are talking about using them. Hey, Marlene, that's my sister there. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your support. Even as busy as you are always there, and I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thanks for all you do. And yes, so we are saying a second chance is an opportunity to try again after experiencing failure or after making a mistake. And what is the meaning of giving yourself a second chance? What does it mean to give yourself a second chance? Like we say, it's easier for us to give other people their second chances, but so challenging for us to give ourselves a second chance because we judge ourselves so much. We think that we have to be perfect and all of that. Giving yourself a second chance means allowing yourself the opportunity to start again. And when you allow yourself the opportunity to start again after a previous challenge or mistake, you are involving forgiving yourself and letting go of negative feelings. Because most often you judge yourself so hard. We think that, oh no, we have failed, we are not capable, we have done this and that, this is unforgivable, and that okay, this is the end. No, what does it mean to give yourself a second chance? Hey, Queen, thank you so much. I know that you're always busy, and I greatly appreciate all the sacrifice. You are celebrated, you are loved, and you are appreciated. Thank you so much. So, what does it mean to give yourself a second chance? And like I always say, I really always insist on us working on ourselves, because when you do that work on yourself, that is what you give out, and that is mostly what you attract. Hey, fam, the bot files, welcome. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all of you. So, it involves forgiving yourself and letting go of negative feelings or self doubt. Because most of the time, when we fail at something, we start doubting ourselves and we start blaming ourselves. What was I even thinking? That I could make a channel or that I could make videos and all of that. And then you start blaming yourself. No, when it doesn't work the first time, learn to empathize with yourself, to forgive yourself, and give yourself a second chance. Give yourself a million second chances as long as you are improving and you have not yet reached what you want to reach. Keep giving yourself second chances. Like when my mentor told us, when you reach 999 mistakes or ways that don't work, hit that reset button and give yourselves 1,000 second chances. So when you are giving people a second chance, think about you. Remember that everyone makes mistakes and it is never too late to try again. Using lessons from your challenges to build back better. We are always talking about building back better in this community. And how can you build back better? By using the lessons from your mistakes and your challenges to improve. And once you are giving that second chance to other people, think about giving it to yourself, because you are your own best friend. You are your own priority. Start with you, and it will be much easier to give to the others. And why is it important to give yourself a second chance? Giving yourself a second chance is so important for personal growth and development. Because why? Life is full of ups and downs, and we all make mistakes. It can be easy to get discouraged and give up on ourselves when things don't go as planned. But when you give yourself a second chance, you allow yourself to learn from your mistakes and grow. Second chances allow us to achieve our goals and dreams, because sometimes we may fail the first time, but that does not mean that we should give up, or that does not mean that we are a failure. By giving yourself a second chance, you evaluate your approach and make necessary adjustments. Life is always about making necessary adjustments to overcome obstacles. Each time you want to do something and it doesn't work, find ways of readjusting and keep trying. Second chances can also improve our relationships with others. It's especially forgiving others or forgiving ourselves and making repairs. So when you, hey Laura, you're welcome. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for coming. I greatly appreciate all your love and support. So why is it important to give yourself a second chance? That's what we are talking about now. Please, I also want to, if you want to share, and if you want to come up to the panel, you're always welcome to come and share your ideas. It's a community of sharing. We are sharing our experiences and learning from each other. So we are sharing and learning from each other. Let me pin it up there, and anybody who is interested to come, you are welcome to the stream. So we are saying it is important to give yourself a second chance because it helps you in your personal growth. It helps you to achieve and improve your relationships with others, and it allows you to learn from mistakes and make necessary adjustments. So when you are somebody who is open to learning, that's right, we forgive with prayer and move on with our Father. Absolutely. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. So it is so important for you to give yourself a second chance, because you are your own priority. You have to start with the charity from you before you can give it out to others. And it's so challenging sometimes, but it's not impossible. And I would like to share a few useful action steps that you can take to give yourself a second chance. And when we say action, act. Like we say, action is the prescription for success. When you have decided to give yourself a second chance, you have to act. You have to act, because what are we doing? Transforming. And there's no transformation without action. And there's no success without action. Like they say, action changes things. And so one of the first things that you can do to take action, reflect on what went wrong. Hey, Goga, you are so welcome. Thank you so much. Yes, fellow resilient champs, you are really on point. And welcome back from Nepal. You had a blast out there. I really like. I could have entered in your suitcase, but I'm really not. You could have had a bigger suitcase, I don't know, to put me there and take me with you, because you really enjoyed there, and I am so happy for you. Thank you, and we thank God for journey mercies. You went and you have come back successfully. So one of the action steps that you can start taking to give yourself a second chance is to reflect on what went wrong, because you are giving yourself a second chance because you have failed at something, or you have been challenged at something. You didn't get the result that you wanted, and then you are not giving up on yourself. You are taking a new opportunity. You are giving yourself a second chance to try again. And the first thing that you can do, reflect on what went wrong. The first step, like they say, reflect on what went wrong. And it could be a failed relationship, a career setback, a personal struggle, anything that you feel you have failed at, or that you have been challenged at, or anytime you feel that you have made a mistake and you have decided to give yourself a second chance, take time to reflect on the situation and identify what led to the setback. This will help you gain clarity and understanding, which is essential in moving forward. So, when you take time to reflect, be honest with yourself about your mistakes and take responsibility for your actions. When you are honest and you face it the way it is, and you call a spade, and then you say, I am not going to blame anyone for my failures or why this thing failed. I am going to look at what I should have done. Because why? You are working on the things that are in your sphere of control. You control yourself, you can control your actions. So when you always blame other people, you cannot control them. You cannot control their actions. You cannot control their actions. But when you focus on the things that are within your sphere of influence, which is you, it is much easier to make those changes and adjustments because it depends on you. Remember when we said, if it has to be, it is up to me. So you are focusing on the things that are within your sphere of control, the things that you control, because those are the ones that you know that can happen. Because if it has to be, it is up to you. And so when you identify and take responsibility, it is a big step because you are now making informed choices and you are using your lessons from the previous times or the previous chances to build back better. So it's not a matter of you blaming people or whatever. You are taking your responsibility, you are being honest to yourself, you are clarifying and reflecting on what went wrong. You are identifying the problem. Like they say, if you don't identify what is wrong with you, you don't know what medicine to take. So you have to identify and clarify and then reflect on it. You take responsibility and then you take action. And secondly, when you have finished identifying, clarifying, taking your responsibility, and you are ready to give those thousand second chances to yourself, make a plan. Because once you have identified what needs to change, create a plan of how you will make those changes. And when the importance of creating a plan, hey, look who we got here. Thank you so much, Vision. I am so blessed. You see the experts that are coming here to discuss and to share with us. I am so blessed to have you here. Thank you so much. It is a great pleasure. And talking about making a plan, Vision Preparedness is the master planner. Vision, please, I don't know if you have time to come up to the panel and share. I will be so delighted. I have the link pinned up there and I will be so happy. Oh my goodness, we have money in the chat. We got money in the chat. Hey, Quincy's, I am so thankful. Thank you. Thank you. And let's do a super. Thank you so much, Queen. You are so welcome. Thank you so much. I will be so delighted. It's always a pleasure. Hey, Odoms, you are so welcome. Thank you. I know that you are always working, and I thank you for your commitment and for always being there to help. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Goga, I love that dance. It's my coach, Boss Life, who made that video for me. Thank you so much. So I have the link pin up there for anybody who wants to come up. You are always welcome. So when you have identified what the challenge is, what the problem is, or what it is you want to fix, you make a plan. And once you they say you make a plan, this will help you to set realistic goals and create a timeline. Create a timeline. It's important to create a timeline because you want to achieve results. And it's not that you're going to pressure yourself, but you just want to give yourself the opportunity to, like, be accountable to yourself. Accountability is key. And these goals should be, like they always say, smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. This will help you to stay focused and motivated. Remember to always break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps and celebrate your progress along the way. So it's not like you wait until you achieve, you reach your goal and achieve, like you reach the summit before you celebrate. No, celebrate along the way. And you might also want to ask for help, seek help from friends, family, or professionals if needed, but create your plan and work on it. We have a star in the house, and I am so blessed. So let's go get my brother. I
Hello.
am. Let me move this.
How are you, Coach Mary Ma?
I am so doing fine, and I am so blessed. Now I am so happy to have you on my panel. Thank you so much, and you are really appreciated for everything that you do. Preparedness is something that we are not really, we as people of color, let me be let me be permitted to say, people of color, we don't know how to prepare, we don't know how to plan.
Yes, ma'am. You are absolutely correct. And first, let me say this: thank you for allowing me to join you. It is humbling, and I always, when you speak, I close my mouth. That's just how I was raised. So I listen, and you are absolutely right. Us as people of color, we don't prepare, we don't plan, we don't write things down. And I'm going to share a real short story and then let you continue. You know, I would always see sticky notes all over the house that my dad would write stuff and stick it down, and I'm thinking, "Oh, his memory is going. He's losing his memory." So I asked him, I said, "Dad, why are you doing this?" He said, "Son, my memory is perfectly fine." He said, "I write things down so that I know what to prioritize and plan for. And when they're complete, I remove the sticky note." And I was like, oh my goodness. And that's how I do. That's how I live my life. I write stuff down. I plan, I put a timeline together. And if I miss the timeline, I don't get really upset. I just adjust it and continue on until it's complete. But I saw your topic and was like, oh, I at least have to go in here and listen to this woman because she's speaking truth. So thank you for allowing me to come up and share this moment with you.
I am so blessed. And I now perfectly understand why you are so, like, doing the right things, because you learned from the best. And you
Yes.
see, they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And so I would thank your dad for being so foresighted and proactive. And I also thank you for your willingness to learn the best things. because they are so useful and we
Yes.
really so need them. And like you say, when I talk, you close your mouth. I am talking from more than half a century of experiencing things. When you have lived for more than half a century, you have seen so many things.
Yes. And then
And
that's
so,
another thing. That's another thing my parents taught me. My dad would always tell me, close your mouth and open your ears because the person who is speaking has lived a little longer than you and you may learn something, son. So I totally respect my elders and just I sit in the corner and listen.
and we, the elders, we also respect everybody because we learn from everybody. And
Hmm.
that's like they say, that's why God gave us one mouth and two ears, because you have to
Amen.
listen more and talk less. So you are on point. I am so blessed and I am so honored to have you on my panel, because sometimes you usually don't know that these things are possible until when you really experience them. I am so happy. Thank
That's
you
right.
so much.
Oh no, thank you. I'm eager to hear what more you have to share because planning is it has to become a lifestyle, folks. Whether
Absolutely.
you're new to planning and preparing, but the key is writing stuff down because a vision without it being written down is just a dream, folks. So we to get stuff done, you got to take the necessary steps to accomplish it. And it all starts with pen and paper.
Absolutely. And I'm so happy you said it starts with pen and paper. I always insist the importance of doing the right thing in your own handwriting instead of using your computer. Because when you are writing in your own handwriting, it portrays the emotions, it's therapeutic, and it is so much more impactful because it is your own thing. It is your own handwriting. And that is so, so important.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
yes, you go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you because you've taken the time and effort to write it down. So that's the first step. And I'm gonna shut up and listen. Go right ahead.
Yeah, because they say what gets written gets done. Before we continue, let's celebrate our brother, a resilient dad.
Uh,
He says he's tapping in from the Bay, but he's always so present. And
yes.
I thank you so much, a resilient dad. We are resilient champions here, so you understand perfectly what resilience is. I am so blessed. You always encourage everyone, and we don't take you for granted. Let's give you this dance, and then we. Absolutely. Hi, SA. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for all your support, and I'm so grateful. We are talking really particularly about making a plan, because that will help you to remain focused and to know what to prioritize. But especially, your plan will not give results if you do not do what? Take action. You have to put your plan into action. So when you have decided, because when you decide to transform your life, you have decided to give yourself 1,000 second chances, 10,000 second chances, as many second chances as you want. But especially, you are not just thinking that I have to do this, you are taking action. Hi, experienced Africans, you are welcome. And everyone who is coming in, please, if I missed you, you are welcome. So, taking action is the most important step, because why? Action is the prescription for success. And I even like always say, people would, like us back home in Africa, people would say, I am praying for a miracle. And then they keep praying and praying and praying and say, God is not answering. Meanwhile, they are not giving God something to bless. You have to take action. And I always want us to remember, my brothers and sisters from Africa who take prayers like some action. No. Even when in the Bible, look at all the verses and all the places where Jesus healed or where he made a miracle, he gave an action point. When he put the mud in the blind man's eyes, he said, go wash your eyes. When he said the paralytic to get up to walk again, get up, take your stick and walk. So action is the prescription for success. We can do all of these things. We can decide to give ourselves a million second chances, but if we do not take action, we are not going to have the result. Let's welcome some of the people who are coming in. Hi, the educated natural. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I am always so blessed to have and humbled to have you all. Hey, there's my sister in Lebanon. The house is full of international audience. Thank you so much. We have Pakistan in the house. We have Lebanon in the house. We have people from Africa, from Dubai, from the US, from Canada. I am so humbled. Thank you so much. So, we are talking about transforming your life with one easy solution. And my easy solution to transform your life is to give yourself a million second chances. Always give yourself second chances. And second chances means you have identified that you need to improve, and you have clarified that you have to take action, and you have accepted to be taking responsibility of your life, and you are willing to improve. So, taking action could involve seeking help from a coach, a therapist, learning new skills, networking with people like we are doing here. We are networking. We cannot do it on our own. We have to. Networking is so, so important. But we have to just forget about overwhelming ourselves, because sometimes we think about some big things that we have to do to transform our lives. They are just little things. First thing, accept that you have to start writing down the things that you have to do. You have to make a plan. The plan, you are not going to be a slave to your plan. You are making a plan as a guide, and you can adjust it at any time. You are not a robot. You are making a plan. You can adjust it to fit, because your plan is not there to overwhelm you. Your plan is there to guide you. And then when you make that plan, you take action. And always remember, giving yourself a second chance is not about erasing your past mistakes. It is about learning from them and using the lessons as stepping stones towards a better you. And you can't do that without a lot of patience, a lot of determination, and a lot of positive attitude. So, like we are always saying, how do I give myself a second chance, or why do I deserve it? You are deserving because you have so much talent. You have so much to do. You have so much to say. I don't know whether you still have something to say about. Can you have anything to add about this vision? You are welcome.
You're absolutely right. You have to take action. And once you write something down, you have mentally accepted responsibility. And therefore, now you have to focus on the steps necessary to accomplish the goal of what you have written down. That's it. But you're on plan. You got to take action, folks.
Absolutely. SL say prayers will not be accepted without hard work. Absolutely. Prayers will not be accepted without hard work. And I am so always talking about us, me. Some people think that when you are thinking about you are being selfish. I am just always saying when you start the work on you, it is easier now for you to help the people around you or to work with the people around you. Hey, Play Grade, you are welcome. Thank you so much. I love you too. So when you are doing all of these things and thinking that, do I really deserve it? Because we are always coming back to, maybe I shouldn't have done it. Maybe I don't even deserve it. Maybe it's not going to work. Imposter syndrome. And that's why I always like ask us to work on ourselves. And one of the foundations, believing. Once you believe that you can achieve it, then you know that your second chances or 1,000 chances are like the real blueprint. And why do I believe in second chances? Why do I really believe in second chances? I believe that everyone deserves a second chance because we all make mistakes, we all fall short, sometimes we make bad choices, but it is crucial to acknowledge that we are humans and that we learn through trials, errors. Even when we achieve things, it's always a learning process. And so, second chances provide us with an opportunity to correct our mistakes, to learn from them, and to move forward. But second chances, even think about it. Just think about the way you treat your cell phone. Think about the way you treat your cell phone. How many times do you charge your phone? When your phone, when your battery is down, what do? You charge it. Some of us charge our phones every day. Why? We charge our phones to give it new life and to make it optimal, to make it function better. So if you charge your phone every day to make it function better, why don't you think you deserve a second chance? Why don't you think you have to recharge your strategy, recharge your life, recharge your plan? So think about the way you treat your cell phone and treat yourself that way, always keeping it to function optimally. And how do you keep yourself to function optimally? Giving yourself the thousands of second chances that you deserve. You deserve to reset. Anytime it is not working according to plan, reset. You deserve it. Yep. Yes, Crafty. Action, recharge. You deserve it. Recharge your phone, recharge your life. Every time you are not going the way you want, find a way to recharge. Recharge, absolutely. Recharge and assess while acting. And that's why I always say, I always treat my life like a project cycle. Some people say, no, it's a project is a project, a person is a person. But we are like project cycles. You have the plan, you execute, you do monitoring and evaluation. Why do people who execute projects, they don't wait to evaluate at the end of the year? Maybe they have a 3-month project. They don't wait till the third month to evaluate. What do? They do monitoring. They follow up every day to see if the plan is going accordingly or if they have to adjust. Because if you wait till the end of the project to go and do evaluation, you discover that there are things that you might have adjusted to have better results, but you were waiting. So it's not a matter of waiting till you get to the finish. It's a matter of daily monitoring, adjusting. Monitoring and evaluation is a daily process. So when you are charging your phone every day, you know that for it to function optimally, you have to always charge it. That's the same thing like you have to monitor, look at your things that you are doing. Are they going according to plan? Or if I follow this plan, am I going to get the results? And then you can always change. You can always assess. You can always readapt. You can always re-strategize. And we say your plan is there as a guide. When you get to a stage where you see that this plan is not taking me to the results that I want, re-strategize. Delete some things from your plan. Add some ones that you didn't think about when you were doing the original plan. Because sometimes the new things come up with as the project is unfolding, you have new things that you could do to get better results. So always monitor, evaluate along the journey. It's not like you have to go finish, and there is always room for improvement. But you have to have that open mindset to learn and to look at what you're doing. Focus on the results, but learn and get the process. Put in the things that you need to put in to get the results that you need to get. And then when they say second chances, another reason why I believe in second chances, they promote growth and development. Like when you receive a second chance, you have the chance to reflect on your actions. And this kind of process, when you keep reflecting, because sometimes we don't achieve the things that we want to achieve because we don't take time to reflect. We just want life to happen. Life does not really happen. You have to make it happen. You have to make the plans. Even though sometimes the plans will not work the way you want, you have to make it happen. So your second chances will help you to promote your growth and development, because you know that if I didn't do it well the first time, I'm going to do it the second time, I'm going to do it the third time. But the essence of all the first, second, third, and 10th time is to keep improving it. You can't do it in the same way that you did it and failed. You have to always put a little improvement on it. If you are making cake and your cake was not really sweet the first time you made cake, you didn't put enough baking powder, it was not sweet the way you wanted. How do I do it the second time for it to be sweet? I add a little sugar and all of that. So you keep improving. Everything can be improved. And then second chances also, they can strengthen your relationships, whether it's in a family, professional setting, or second chances can help you repair the relationships that have been damaged due to our actions. But you are repairing relationships that are useful for you. You are not going to repair a relationship that is stressful. You are repairing a relationship that is useful. Hey, beautiful, you're welcome, sweetie. Thank you so much. I am honored. I have Vision Preparedness on my panel. And Vision, do you want to come in now? You have anything to come in now? I also always love to hear your opinion.
Actually, I don't look at failures. Those are always what I call lessons learned. And as you said, second chances. This means now I have the opportunity to do it a different way that may give me the results that I'm looking for. I have failed multiple times at many things. The first go, the second go, even the third go around. But the thing is, don't give up on it. Try something new, adjust, see what you can learn from somebody else that has been through the exact same situation that you've been through. Maybe you can learn from them. It's always two minds are greater than one. So if you find somebody that's experienced it, has gone through it, they can help coach you through it to get the results that you want. Other than that, Coach Mary Ma, you are dead on point, and I appreciate you. I do have to get back to work, and I want to thank you for allowing me up here. But I'm going to stay in the chat because I want to listen to what you have to say.
Thank you so much. I am really honored. And you don't know what it means, but my heart is full of gratitude. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And
And you have a
everybody,
blessed day. And I am always learning a lot from you.
and likewise, I'm always learning from you. And everybody in the chat, do me a favor. If you have not, please smash the like button and share out this amazing live from Coach Mary Ma, because a lot of people that are going through things, they're struggling, but if they can get some structure in doing, or some structure in trying to figure out what they're doing, this is the structure they need in order to become successful. Everybody have a blessed day, and thank you, Coach Mary Ma, for allowing me to share this moment on your live with you. You take care, and if you need anything from me, all you have to do is reach out, and I'm there for you.
Thank you so much. And I know it. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. Have yourself a beautiful rest of the day. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, and you do the same. Take care, everybody.
Thank you. Hey, Chieke, you're welcome. And everybody who is coming in that I missed, please, you are all welcome. I am so, so blessed. Thank you so much, Vision. I love what you do. Preparedness. This is something that we are supposed to learn and practice. I am also learning it. I know that it is a challenge for me. I am learning to be prepared. And please, if you don't have vision, like he said, like his name is Vision Preparedness, please go get him. He is your person to help you in preparedness. He has a lot of experience. He is so orderly and he has a lot of wisdom and knowledge to share. So please go get him and let's continue growing together. And that's how we transform ourselves. Like we said, we can learn from so many other people. We network. We said networking is so, so important because even if you believe in yourself, you have the strengths. You are having your Michael Jordan level talent at the thing you do best, but there are certain other things that you need to do that you need help. You need people to help you in, and that's where collaboration is key. And that's why our community is so, so blessed to have people of diverse experiences and diverse wisdom and knowledge, and they are always willing to help. You just need to ask. And like Vision said, I am telling you, in this community, he said it. Anytime you need anything, ask. There will always be somebody to help you. Don't even fear. They help you selflessly. They don't put a price because for this community, it's the people growing together that is important. There's nothing like I'm afraid or they might ask me to pay. I'm telling you, the amount of free help that you can get from this community will blow your mind. You just need to ask. Because if you don't ask, people don't know what you need except you ask them. So ask when you need help. Believe you can do it. Believe that you can ask for help and receive it. And learn to speak up. I'm telling you, ask for help. In this community, ask for help with anything, you are going to have it. They are so selfless. Everybody is just serving and helping the way they can. And the common focus in this community is growing together. People don't want to grow alone in this community. They understand the principle of success, growing together. And that is what makes it so amazing. And I'm so blessed that God brought me to this community. Absolutely. Further together. So we are talking about transforming our lives with one easy solution. And our easy solution for transformation today is giving ourselves 1,000 second chances. Each time, like my mentor, Lisa Nicole says, each time you have failed 999 times, hit that reset button and give yourself 1,000 second chances. What does that mean? That even after that second time that you hit the reset button, if you still reach 999 and you have not succeeded and you have not had the results that you want, continue hitting that reset button until you get your results. And an easy way of getting your results, find help, find support. You can find a mentor, you can ask anybody. I always tell you, technology is not really my thing. I grew up in a generation where we used to go to the library and borrow a physical book and read. Remember, the I don't know how many of you remember when they were talking about Encyclopedia Britannica, Encyclopedia Americana. You have to go to the library and read all of these things. But today, everything is on the touch of your phone. The technology is growing so fast that sometimes by the time I finish learning one thing, there's like another 1,000 new apps that are coming up and that are facilitating things. But I have learned that I have to ask for help. I have my tech coach, Laquita Marie of the Superfood Parents, formerly of Blind Guy, his wife, their life channel. She's my tech coach, but I also have the whole community. I always go to them. How do I edit? How do I do thumbnails? Unbiased made a very beautiful video of how to do thumbnails. Motivation with the weightlifting geek, he has Tech Tuesdays. I'm telling you, watch his tech videos and you will always learn something if you are tech challenged like me. And so we have the opportunity to learn and grow from each other. And like when you are talking about a community, absolutely experience, you haven't failed yet until you stop trying. Absolutely. Fail, like they say, first attempt in learning. So you keep trying, but also change strategy. If you keep trying by yourself and you can't do it and you can't succeed, find help. Find the people who have succeeded in what you're trying to do. Because why? Everybody is talented in their own area. You are not talented in everything. Nobody knows everything except God. We are talented and have Michael Jordan level talent at one thing in our life, and we do that very well. But the other things that we cannot do very well, find the people who do it very well. And I'm telling you that in this community, there are always people willing to help you. Ask and you shall be given. It is real in this community. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open to you. That is what makes our community unique, because people are there to help you to grow. And that's why people like me can have a YouTube channel that is growing so fast. I have the content, but I had no idea how to start the channel and how to present it. I always talk about Tori's Brain Games. Tori was there at the beginning and encouraged, maybe just do that video and post it. Even when I was doing my first live stream, Tori was there for the live stream, and they were directing me. Hey, Quincy, you are so welcome. If you even want to learn how to cook anything, ask my queen sister, Patty's Kitchen. She will give you all the recipes and she is willing to show you how to do it. Ask in this community and you shall have it. So you can transform your life with one easy solution. Give yourself 1,000 second chances. seek for help for the things that you cannot do. And that's why it is so important to always assess your strengths. Find that thing that you have strength in and do it. And also be willing to help people in the things that you are strong at. And then ask for help from the things that you cannot do. But you have to, like we say, put in the work. You have to put in the work. People cannot come and help you if you are not willing to help yourself. They can show you what to do, but you have to do it yourself. You have to do it yourself. And when you give yourself a second chance, it stops you from giving up. That's without a second chance, we might give up on our goals and dreams. But when you know that you can try again as many times as you like, you are always encouraged. And second chances, they provide hope, because sometimes life can be challenging and we might feel like we've hit rock bottom. But when we think that we can give ourselves a second chance, and you remind yourself that there must always be a way forward, either I can do it or I can ask for help, then you can do it. Vision says, don't wait on anyone, move forward. Absolutely. You are doing your thing and then you are asking for help. And people are more willing to help you when they see you in movement. When people see you in movement, they are willing to help you. So as a reminder, it is possible to succeed. It is possible to succeed because you can transform your life with one easy solution. And one easy solution for me, giving yourself second chances. And second chances are a vital part of life that can help us to grow, to learn, and become better people. Because why? We acknowledge our mistakes. We acknowledge that we are not perfect. But we also believe that we can work on ourselves to improve, and that we can create a more compassionate and empathetic society where people are helping each other, building each other up. And please, there is always help. For people who are in the chat, you already know, we are, like they say, you are already the people who know what. But we are talking to the people who are coming to watch the replay, or people who come to the YouTube to find answers. We are reminding them that you can transform your life. Transforming your life means you can make a significant positive change in your life, but it has to be through an intentional and conscious effort. And it involves personal involvement and your willingness to become a better person. That's when you are willing, like they say, you can take a horse to the stream, but you cannot force it to drink. That's why willingness, your willpower, has to be capital, because that is what drives you to wake up every day and work on yourself and take that action and continue monitoring and evaluating and growing. And it is just so obvious, but sometimes it is so difficult for us to see. You deserve a second chance. We all deserve endless second chances. And think about the way you charge your phone every day to make it optimal. Charge your life every day to make it optimal. When you have failed 999 times, you are okay to hit that reset button and give yourself another 1,000 second chances. Because why? You are a work in progress, and there is always room for improvement. As we always say, you are becoming. Your competition is with you. You want to become the best version of you every new day. So I'm so blessed to have all of you. We have 16 million people in the chat right now. Another 100 million people are going to watch the replay. I am so honored. I am so happy. Hey, Drainers, you are so welcome. Thank you so much. I am so blessed. I am, I am like still learning how to do better videos and better live streams. Going on panels is something that I'm still learning, but I am so honored. Vision was on this panel to share his wisdom, to share with us, and all of you in the chat. I am so grateful to you all. Like we always say, we are not a failure because we failed at something at some point. We are a work in progress, and there is always room for improvement. And remember, each time you are starting a new or a second chance, you have a lot of experiences to build back better. Who do we have here? There's GT. GT, I don't know when I can have the courage to come to Alaska with all the cool, because the one in Calgary is already so much. But I really want to visit Alaska. I'll hit you when I'm ready. You're welcome. Thank you so much. LP says, I have appreciated this charge and your advice to give yourself second chances. Perfect timing for me. Thank you. I am so happy to serve. And for everyone who is going through anything, we all deserve a million second chances because we are worthy of abundance. We deserve to be successful, and we all can succeed. Yes, drainers, I too believe in second chances. Absolutely. We all believe in second chances. And I thank you so much for your time, for always supporting, for your love. I appreciate and celebrate you all. I really wish you a very, very beautiful and productive week. Yeah, it's when you say warmer, GT, warm there is not like the warm, it's the same thing like when you say sunshine here, it's not like my tropical sunshine back home in Cameroon. So when you say warmer, okay, that's relative. I hear you, and I will act accordingly. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you. Oh, we have GT here. Okay, we are not going yet. GT is on the screen.
Hey there.
Hey GT,
How are you?
I am doing good. Today is a wonderful day. I have my panel graced with the most amazing people. Thank you so much.
Thank you for allowing me to come up. Um, on the topic of second chances, I done had to give myself thousands. Just this year, I done had to give myself. Hold on. I had to give myself chances over and over again when it came down to this diet. I want to lose weight. That's my goal. It still hasn't changed, but now I've said, oh, I'm gonna do it. I juice like 3 days, and then the consistency just isn't there. So um, I definitely understand when it comes down to second chances. Um, even with my plants, sometimes I think my plants they're gone or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna I'm gonna give you some more water and see if you come back to life. And the fig trees, they come right back. I'm like, there you go, there you go. So that's what it's about. I mean, sometimes it's harder to give others second chances when they have displayed who they are multiple times. But for me, I know my heart, so it's easier for me to give myself second chances.
Absolutely. I'm so happy. Please, I was thinking of going because I thought people were, I didn't want to keep you along, but I have all day and we can keep talking. For anybody who wants to come up, you are so welcome. GT, I'm so blessed and honored because sometimes for me it's I don't know how to I'm just learning how to bring people up on the screen. So that's why most of the time I'm here talking, talking, talking. Now I learned how to put the link there and to invite people. And I am so happy today. I had I had you, and then I had Vision. I am really so happy. I'm learning and growing. Because why? I am giving myself all the chances to improve. And really, talking about weight loss is a journey. It's not something like, because it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. So it's not something that you do periodically. It's something that you just do all through your life. And you are growing the things that you eat. So it's much easier for you. I don't know how you grow things in Alaska all year round because that's a miracle. But you are doing what you do in the best way. I'm telling you, Alaska is not some place that people like will just run there every day. But you are there and you are showing that it is possible. What example of a resilient champion do we need? You are showing that it is possible to grow things in Alaska all year round.
Yes, it's kind of difficult. That's why I have the when we moved, I made sure that I had the space that I needed. We were looking at a HOA, and just to um, my wife wanted it. It was a nice house. It was very nice, but it would have put the potential to grow as far as financially wasn't there as much as the house that we have now. But I looked over because we signed the contract, everything. They got the earnest money, but then when we looked at I think it's bylaws or something like that, and so we just let it go because it was just too much. I was like, no, growing food, helping others. That's part of my that's that's a part of the essence of who I am. So we let it go, and she gave me a second chance because I was like, no, I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing this, and it was nice. It was real nice, but yeah. So that's why I grow everything I can outdoors, and the things that I can't, I have it indoors. Yep. And that was the biggest obstacle that I had. People will tell you diets to follow or whatever, but mine is I'm trying to, it's a lifestyle. I'm not doing it just to lose pounds. I'm trying to get healthy and stay that way. So it's gonna take more of an effort because I've been eating bad food. What 40 some years of my life. Yeah, so it's a big transition to try to you know relearn everything that you've been taught, as far as like milk is good for the body, and then we find out it's not, and toothpaste, all of these things. So I'm giving my brain a second chance to relearn all of these things as well.
Absolutely. And we're talking about relearning and unlearning. And I always share in this platform, I come from farming generations. Back home, we have always farmed and we are still farming. My father had a coffee farm. Where I live, they grow coffee, but other parts of Cameroon, they grow cocoa. So in our own part, they grow coffee. So we grow our own coffee. We even grow our tea. We grow our food. Like 90% of what we eat, we produce ourselves. But you know what? They call us poor people because we were growing. They say we live on less than $5 a day, but they forgot to
Woo.
say we produce more than 90% of what we eat daily. So the $5 is
Woo.
maybe you buy salt or something, but you have almost everything you want to eat. And well, that's the UN. They want to coin when they want to they bring up anything to say. And then now I am like so amazed when I see that they say gardening and growing your own food is the best thing. Meanwhile, they spend centuries telling us that you are poor because you grow your things and stuff. How healthy can it be when you go out and harvest your own vegetables and come and put in your own pot? You are sure of what you're eating and all of that. So it's so important what you are doing. And I'm glad that people are coming back and learning from Africa. This is what we do. We grow our own food, and they say, no, that's poverty. But now it is clear that it is important to grow your own food.
Yes, that's
You, yeah, go ahead.
sorry. Being a consumer is not the ideal fashion. So the way that y'all practice y'all lifestyle is what a lot of us are trying to accomplish now. We're trying to be self sufficient to a level. I would like to. I've always said since I've joined YouTube 2 years ago is I would like to at least be between 60 and 75 of the food that I consume. I would like to, gather it, harvest it, collect it, or grow it. So knowing that you did 90%, that shows intelligence, and that was where you was rich at throughout everything, because you didn't have to go anywhere else to, you know, for the nutrition that you need. That's better than group economics. That is group economics. Everybody worked together to obtain a goal, which is nourishment for the body, and we only have to put $5 of that into someone else's pocket. That's very, very logical. And people called it poor. Now they resorting back to common sense. Ooh-wee.
Absolutely. And here comes Nikki. Nikki also has her garden and she knows the meaning of growing what you eat. I'm telling you, sometimes if you don't, that's why they say if you don't believe in yourself, people will make you think that you are worthless or that I don't know. But you have to, that's why you have to really always believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. Can you imagine? We were growing, like my father doesn't go to the shop to buy coffee. He has the coffee plants. He makes his coffee himself. And we don't go to buy tea. We have the tea, we grow the tea and we process it. But we have the tea leaves, you just harvest them fresh. In my village, you don't have people don't have refrigerators because you eat fresh food and they cook every day fresh food.
Yeah.
So see
That.
the way they manipulate people's minds.
Uh-huh.
But I'm so proud of you people because you are showing that it is possible to grow your things and that it is necessary to grow your things. And that's what I always tell African Dreaming, being country in another country. I say, thank you so much for showing the world that you can leave America to go and stay in Africa and really enjoy life there. Because some people, thank God for internet, they still think that Africans we live on trees.
Mm. Yeah, I've met a couple of people that are from different countries in Africa, South Sudan, Sudan, Cameroon, Kenya, because Alaska is a boiling pot. There's so many different. There's probably every nationality here in Alaska. There's a lot of different type of people here, and it's beautiful. So yeah, and when I seen African Dreaming and what they was doing, I was like, what? And it's so real to see someone that looks similar to you, and they have the vernacular as well. It makes you just think about it and process it a little differently about someone actually going to Africa to live. That's amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely. They said we are not intelligent. But in Cameroon, we have more than 240 local languages. And then we have English and French like the official languages for everybody, which they use in school and administration. Who can speak like I speak like 15 of those languages fluently? Who can speak 15 languages and still learn English and French and Spanish and all of that? And they say we are stupid. It's just a manipulation. So I really thank you so much. And I thank you because all these things that you are doing, they are so dear to me, because this is just going to prove that Africans, we have been doing the right thing all along.
Yes, yes. And I thank you for allowing me to come up real quick to, just talk about second chances. I'm gonna step down, but thank you. Okay, thank you, Mary Ma.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much. And I'm serious about visiting Alaska. I will let you know.
It is beautiful all times of year, but people prefer the summertime. Tourism is ridiculous. It's a lot of people. It's thousands of people downtown right now. Every day I go to work, I go downtown, and there's thousands of people lined up to get on the tour bus and stuff like that, the train, go to the Kenai Forest. There's a lot of activities that people enjoy, but wintertime is cold, but it's so much beauty and it's quiet and it's so serene. So, yeah, but
No,
Alaska's.
the cold is not my friend. I'm a tropical girl.
Yeah,
The
but I was
tropical
talking to somebody
sunshine.
from Arizona, and they was experiencing 122-degree weather, and I'm like, no, never. That's way too hot. But I'm gonna get up out of here. My person is coming out now, so I'll talk to you. Thank you. Have a good
Thank
one.
you so
Trust the
much.
process, y'all.
You two have a very beautiful day. Thank you so much. I am so grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a lot of people coming in. Bayo Sugar and F. R. Humphrey. Hi, Nikki. I thank you all for coming. You are so welcome. I am so honored to have you all, and it's a big pleasure. Today, I really wanted us to discuss about how to transform your life with one easy solution. And for me, my easy solution is giving yourself 1,000 or endless second chances. And because we say, why do we have to talk about it? Because people get stuck and they think that their life has ended because they have tried one thing and failed once or twice or even 10 times. And then they think that they are a failure. No, transform your lives is making a significant positive change. And you can always do that by giving yourself endless second chances. And so whole this whole discussion today was the importance of knowing that you can give yourself endless second chances, as many as you want. They are your chances. Take them as many as you want until you get what you want. Keep taking those chances. It is important for you to get a second chance. It is important for you to give yourself a new opportunity every other time that you need it. Give it to yourself. You always give it to others. Learn to give it to yourself. Yes, Marlene, give yourself endless second chances because you deserve success. You deserve abundance. You are all deserving of every good thing that can happen to you. Give yourself those chances. Sometimes giving yourself chances means you have to learn new things, you have to ask for help, you have to find a coach, you have to find therapy. But anything that you want to grow or develop or change in your life, it is possible with one easy solution: endless second chances. Thank you all for the 17 million people in the chat and all the other several millions of people who are going to watch the replay. I thank you all. Please connect with each other. We are in a community of people that are growing together, collecting people that want to thrive together, and we are holding each other's hand so that we are going further together. And always remember, you are not a failure because you failed at something at some point. You are a work in progress. And a work in progress means giving yourself endless second chances because there's always room for improvement. And the best thing, you are taking the next step or the next chance with a lot of lessons learned from the first failed chance, and those are helping you to build back better. Give yourself endless second chances, build back better. You are not a failure because you failed at something at some point. You are a work in progress. It is never too late, and you are never too old. There's always room for improvement, and you are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of success. So, everyone, please have yourselves a very, very beautiful Tuesday. For some of you, it's almost Wednesday, but we have a productive week ahead, and we are like, we got this. We are going to always hit that reset button and give ourselves endless second chances, because why? We are worthy of success. Thank you so much. Absolutely.